This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one and only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Okay, so I was just watching the Mandalorian's newest video, and he was covering Lou. I actually missed this part, and I'm glad that I watched the Mandalorian's video because he really brought me up to speed on some of the things, the outrageous claims that Lou Vs Wallstreet is making. So apparently Lou is saying that a major bank offered him some kind of ridiculous amount of money to sell out retail. In other words, they said to Lou, we'll give you whatever it is, a large sum of money, whatever the case may be, anywhere in the world they could open up an account for Lou, okay? And he'll walk away. He said, "With more money," this was his words, more money than he would make on this squeeze, okay? To sell all of us out. In other words, to give us to this bank on a silver platter, okay? Now, as I always say about Lou, he manages to trump himself. Like first when he told the Apes, don't buy AMC anymore. It won't affect the line. I thought that was the most outrageous thing I've ever heard. Then the second thing he was saying that Citadel either was covering or they were transferring their short positions to this other hedge funds taking on the Titanic. Okay, they were just taking on his basically debt that now it's going to put them bankrupt. Okay, that was the second most outrageous thing Lou said. Now Lou manages. It's amazing. He really is an amazing guy to trump himself again. He trumps it again. He's saying that a major bank offered him an insane amount of money, more money than he would make on the squeeze to sell out the retail investor, and he declined that offer. Okay. Let me tell you why I have a problem with all of this. And if you don't have a problem with all of this, I'm going to tell all of you straight out, I'm sick of you. And I don't even think I want to be bothered anymore with anybody. Seriously. Because if you are so stupid, seriously, and you are so dumb that you can't see something so blatantly obvious that is a con in front of you, then I don't even think I have respect for you no more. Seriously, I have to just say it because I'm tired of the bullshit. Okay. Do you believe that Lou, who lives with his mother, let's put all the facts on the table, okay, eats nuts from squirrels. The guy's, listen to me, maybe he made $200,000 from YouTube, maybe he didn't. I don't know for a fact, but I will tell you what I do know about Lou. I know he was charged for $73,000 in fraud that he stole from senior citizens. We don't know if that money has been repaid back. I know he told the judge he had no money in terms of interest, that he couldn't pay interest on the $73,000. I know he's under a 3-year supervision where he can't leave the state of New York. I know he's living with his mother. These are all things I know. Okay. So now you're telling me a guy in a position like that, okay, who basically robs money from senior citizens, is going to turn down more money. This is what he said. Listen to the words. More money than he would make on the squeeze. So I'm assuming that's like multi-millions of dollars. He's going to turn that down. So he loves his family so much. He loves all of us so much. He doesn't want to give us on the silver platter to these corrupt banks. So he's going to turn down, I don't know, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars, whatever it is. Okay. Who believes that to be true? Tell me, do you really believe that? Because if you do, you are, seriously, look at me, the stupidest, dumbest, most idiotic, you're a horror show, man, if you believe that, really. If you believe that, I feel so sorry for you because you are the dumbest human being on earth if you believe that. Okay. Now, let's say you do believe it. Okay. And you are the dumbest human being on earth. Okay. Lou is committing a crime. You want to hear the crime he's committing? Okay. Lou apparently has knowledge, and he even said he had a witness. Look at the Mandalorian's video. Just do me a favor, because unfortunately, YouTube is not letting me put anything in the description. Just go to the Mandalorian, look up his latest video, and you can see it for yourself, okay? So Lou has a witness that this bank, this corrupt bank, offered him all this money, okay, and he refused it because he didn't want to hurt retail. Okay. Lou is an accessory to a crime because apparently he just admitted that he has direct knowledge. Listen to me. He has direct knowledge of a bank that wants to hurt retail investors. They want to sell us out, and they are willing to pay Lou in order to accomplish that. He is an accessory to a crime. Lou, you have to come forward and tell retail and probably the FBI, Lou, who this bank is. You have to tell them that you're being offered a bribe, Lou. So it's either, let's analyze this. It's either, which is the most likely option here, Lou is full of shit, Lou is a liar, Lou is a con man, which I've been telling you since day one, and there is no bank offering money. He owns 2 Teslas, he's a successful guy, all this bullshit. So that's the most likely option. But now let me tell you why that's bad. You're listening to a guy who's a con man. You're listening to a guy, we have all of our money on the line, my life savings on the line, and you're listening to a guy who's telling you all lies, banks offering him money, secret connections. I'm really losing. It's gotten to a point, I'm going to come clean now. I'm losing a lot of respect for this community because you're listening to a guy who is such a con man, and it's so many people. That's why we're all failing here. We're all failing because you're listening to a fucking buffoon. You're listening to an idiot. Oh, don't buy AMC anymore. It's not going to affect the line. Don't buy it. The protesting is bad. The secret connection tells me it's going to go from 30 to 100. Brokering a deal with JP Morgan. I'm sitting down with the executive committee. Big banks offering me money. Millions and millions of dollars. I turned it down because I'm not going to sell out retail. Listen, mate. I'm really getting tired of this. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm getting tired of this. Lou, it's either one of two things. Okay? It's either A, you're telling the truth. You have to come clean. We need to know what bank you spoke to. We need to know the individual's name at the bank who tried to bribe you. You need to provide us this information. You need to provide the FBI. They say, oh, you're no different than Gary Gensler, Lou. I'm going to call you under the table, Lou. Under the table, Lou. You have to provide us with this information. And if you don't provide us with this information, then all of us have to assume that you are a lying piece of shit con man and you are making up this bullshit. Okay, you're making it up. And then I have to add a third step. That if we do prove he's a lying bullshit con man and all of you keep loving this guy, then count me the fuck out. Okay? Because you're all fucking idiots and I'm sick of it. Seriously, I'm sick of it. I don't want to fucking be bothered anymore that you're listening to a fucking con man who's saying to you that banks are offering him millions and millions of dollars, more than he'll make on the squeeze, and he's not going to accept it because he doesn't want to hurt retail. All right, if you really believe that, bah fucking fangul.